keep you in
I
mystery.
could I could actually pull it up now.
Oh, you can do it now.
Yeah. Okay. So Jerry was out with some other geologists looking at some caves, and along his way, it was nice and slippery. And I think you were with one of our rock room members actually too, Ken. You were with Ken Frazier, and he took the opportunity to take a picture of Jerry when Jerry happened to fall and take a slide on his booty down the hill. So no bruises, no bumps, no scrapes, no
Oh
injury.
no. Oh,
But luckily for Jerry, there was a small tree there that he could get his leg around to prevent him from going further down the hill.
If I would have left go of that little spruce tree, I would have like slid around and gone down the hill toward the creek further. I was just quite uncomfortable. I could not move my leg until one of our buddies had to come over and bend the tree over to get my leg out of there. So,
And
thank you,
I
Brittany.
told Jerry that we wouldn't think it was very funny because we love him.
oh, that was funny.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? So, all right. Let's move on here. Uh, and here we go with this part. Make sure you have your thinking hats on. And I just start the recording. Yep, I'm good. Let me get my pointer over here in case I need to point anything out. All right, so as I said before, the Crystal Cove Collective has supplied the um, prizes for tonight, and there's four of the samples that we have. We have about actually about 12 trilobite, boronite, cephalopods from Morocco, and a shark tooth, and that's what you're playing for tonight. And here's the setup. Okay, it's called the National Geography All-Time Great Test, and I'll be presenting the slides to you. Brittany's going to have the big chore of scoring, and she does take bribes. So it's all going to be done through the chat room or chat, and Brittany's going to be tabulating, and she has the system set up to come up with a winner at the end. I'm not sure if she's doing the low points or the high point method, but that's for her to decide. So if you're ready to go, here we go. I'm not going to tell you how many locations we're going to visit. There's a purpose to our madness for doing it this way. But it's basically, I will tell you, uh, each slide, we're looking for a state. What state is that particular shot in? Okay. So all you're going to do is type in the state that you think it is. And I have a prediction in my own body of how many of these questions are going to get answered correctly. Uh, I'll see if I'm pretty close when we're all done. So here we go with number one. Okay, so what state is this? Use the chat room. I will give you the answers after we give you a couple minutes to do the chat. Brittany does have, I believe, a key with her. Are we good to
All
go,
righty,
Brittany? You got
we
it?
got three people who got it.
All right. This, of course, is Mount Washington in New Hampshire, and the famous Cog Railroad going up the hillside over here. Not now; it's obviously in winter, but that's the Cog Railroad. Never been to Mount Washington. It's a pretty cool place. Not because the weather's always cold, but it's just pretty neat. Number 2 coming up. There's number 2.
All righty, that was a quick one.
That
3
was a
people
quick one.
got it.
That's called the Whirlpool. In New York, it's just downstream from the Niagara Falls. If you never saw the Whirlpool, and actually there's a tram car that goes across the Whirlpool. Number 3.
3 people got it.
Our favorite astronomer in the room, I think, was the first one there, Diana. That is at Kitts Peak, Arizona, which I toured one time. Quite fascinating. It's the number of buildings, observatories on top of the mountain are just overwhelming. And also the country's largest solar observatory is there too. Number 4 is this one.
Whoa.
Wow.
You guys are good.
Breaking a record too, isn't it? Yeah. That is the San Andreas Fault in California. See how the orchard trees have been displaced through here. I'm glad I made it harder. That's one of the easiest ones. All right, let's see how you do on this one. Oh my. I see one.
One person got it.
We have one so far. Anybody else going to guess before I move on? This was a hangout for me in my youth years because my grandparents lived about 45 minutes from here in Stanton, Virginia.
Okay.
This is actually in Mount Crawford, just south of Harrisonburg. It's a great place. There's actually some, you can't see it on this picture, but there's actually some, there's a couple of volcanic ash layers going through this limestone. If you know where Claremont is, you got it. And yep,
Alrighty, we got 3.
Claremont, Florida. Sinkhole capital of the world. That's close to Orlando. Number 7. See, our good friend Melanie got in there.
Yeah, we got 3 now.
This is a burial mound in Ohio. I don't know what the name of the location is, I'm sorry, but it is a burial mound in Ohio. This is a fairly easy one.
We got 3.
This is the Natural History Museum. It's what's called the Gray Fossil Site, operated by East Tennessee University, near Interstate 81, south of Bristol, which I was at to look at their Pleistocene fossils. Cool place to stop if you're going down 81 toward into Tennessee or even south into Alabama or that direction. Here's a tough one. Let's see how good you are. I don't know if you have any Zoom, you can go in on the. There is a significance to this location and the state. Maybe 10 more seconds. Nobody has it right yet. I don't think, Brittany. Right.
No.
Ever hear of New Madrid, Missouri? That's New Madrid. It had the big earthquakes in, I believe, 1883 and 1884. It actually rerouted the Mississippi River. Everybody, doesn't realize that New Madrid area is a highly seismic area, even today. Number 10. I'm singing the Jeopardy song. All right. Nobody got that one. They did now.
Oh, last second.
Yes, Stephen. That, of course, is Charleston, South Carolina. They had a major earthquake in the 1880s, 1886. And you see the bolts going through the buildings, holding the structures up in fear of another massive earthquake. Many of the historical buildings, if you walk through downtown Charleston, have rods and bolts going through the structures. Good job. Yep. Number 11. That's a pretty shot. Yeah, I'm still here. 5 more seconds. One of the highest points on the East Coast, a place called Mount Mitchell, North Carolina, along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Number 12. Important state for this mineral resource.
There we go.
There we go. They're getting smarter. Vermont, the slate industry, pretty much right on the Vermont-New York border. Vermont and New York both have still active slate quarries. 2 of the 3 states that have active slate quarries. The third one is Virginia. Still has a couple of slate quarries going on. Good job, everybody. Number 13. This will go quick.
Yep. Got it.
Yes, that is Calvert Cliffs, Maryland. We're testing you on past programs. So, yeah. Another few weeks or so would be a good time to go down to Calvert Cliffs with all the winter freezing and thawing going on. Number 14. Oh, Andrew said part of his next report.
Yep, we got, oh, nope. There we go.
In Colorado, Pikes Peak. They do actually a racing a hill climb here, one car at a time, up the mountain. No guardrails. We're at number 15.
Yep, we got it.
Pretty quick too. That's right, that's the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. Where most of the land speed records have been established. Yep, the rocket car, yep. Aerial view.
They got it.
East. That is the Mississippi Delta in Louisiana. That's probably the experts that, no. Okay, I tried to make that a little bit harder. Number 17.
Think a little less common.
Hmm.
Not a state you would instantly think of.
These are actually found. These are actually found in the state of Texas, down in the riverbed. I don't have a specific location written down here, just besides Texas. 18. I like this picture. This would be a cool place to go. That sounds like a field trip. That's basalt laying on top of sedimentary rocks.
This one's hard, Jerry.
There's one. Yes, that's called Two Captains in the state of Washington. '19. This was my former next door neighbor's favorite place to go.
They got it.
Yeah, they did. Seneca Rocks in West Virginia. Nice court site. Number 20. Distinctive lighthouse.
They got it.
And 2, okay. That is Pentecost Point, Maine. This will probably go quick too, I'm thinking. Oh, yeah. Never been to Stone Mountain, Georgia? There it is. The classical, what we call dome of granite. All the other rock around the dome weathered and eroded away, leaving the dome, and it's just a if you get 10 or 15 miles east of Atlanta. You can take the cable car ride to the top, like I did not do because I don't like cable cars. I actually walked up the mountain on the trail, and my sweet wife had a Milky Way candy bar waiting for me at the top when I got there. Is that a batholith? Yeah. Yes, it is. 22. Might have been a couple of you people here. Not looking for quartz crystals. They're looking for. We have all three yet? I didn't see. Okay.
No, we don't have anybody yet.
I thought you had one.
Did we? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, we do have one.
Sorry.
Yep, one person.
I go back to it. These are not quartz crystals. They're looking for diamonds. Crater of Diamonds in Arkansas. Another vacation spot.
That was quick.
Oh, wow. This is the world's longest lava tube. Okay, it's 43 miles long, and it goes 3,600 some feet deep, where lava was flowing, and the outside lava crystallized first, solidified, middle kept moving, made this lava tube, as it's called. So this is called Kazumira in Hawaii. This might be a little hard one.
I got one.
He even gave the location.
I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like Stephen may be going to Hawaii.
No. That's a field trip too. Yes, that is in Michigan. That's a one of the mining districts in northern Michigan. There's a neat outcrop. Leaving Friday. Stephen says he's leaving Friday.
Yep. We're gonna need a field trip report.
Take your GoPro with us and send us the tape.
Geology club trip to Hawaii.
Wow.
Dang, I never got to go to Hawaii in school.
Well, as president of the Central Pennsylvania Rock and Mineral Club, you can do that. All right.
Oh, you guys are on the right coast at least.
Getting close. A little far north. Oh, there's one. There's two, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is called Hazard Rock, Rhode Island. Nice folding in the rock. 26. You have any right answers yet?
I got one that came in.
Brittany, what's the answer to that one? I don't have that written down on my sheet. Or
That's in Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay. That's Lake Vermilion, Sedan Underground Mine, State Park. I didn't put the state behind that one. All right. Ten more seconds.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Red River Gorge National Geology Area in Kentucky. No bluegrass there. I like the name of this rock. Everybody say hello to Jug Rock, Indiana. Now this should be an easy one.
They got it.
Oh, look at all the ones coming in there. They went extra points. Crater Lake, Oregon, the largest freshwater lake in the country. A collapsed caldera of a volcano. It's also very deep. There is no entrance for water to get into it other than rain. So it's only being recycled through rainfall and evaporation. Number 30. You might be able to figure out the name of the rock. Why did I type PA? I don't know. I believe Curtis was the first one, right? Curtis and
Yep.
Wisconsin. Elephant Trunk Rock in Wisconsin. Let's hear it for South Dakota in the Badlands. This is an important site in my life. This is fun. I like
It is fun. Everyone is very anxious for Pennsylvania to come up, Jerry.
Yeah, I think I forgot Pennsylvania. just keep guessing Pennsylvania. You'll be right sometime. I haven't. I don't think we have a winner yet.
No, I'm interested to hear what this is.
In your line of interest, it is Brittany. This is a glacial, what do you call it, ravine, and it's called Purgatory Chasm
I was
in,
wondering, I see that U shape.
in Massachusetts, west of about halfway between Boston and Sturbridge in Massachusetts. I took my wife there for our honeymoon. So I took my wife to Purgatory. So you just read into that whatever you want to. We actually walked down. We actually did the whole chasm, like they're showing there.
Since I can't help myself, I think the technical name for that would have been a coal.
Oh, okay. That's why you're in here. That's why you get paid the big bucks. I don't have a location as far as within the state, but it is in. I haven't seen it yet. I don't think.
Nope, not yet.
5 more seconds. Getting closer. There goes Pennsylvania again. Oh, there's one. That's North Dakota. Yep, you got it pretty quick as I anticipated. Pretty famous uh, vent of an old volcano called Shiprock, New Mexico. Very famous locality. 35. I had to throw this in for the lack of other important things within the state.
I saw one.
The biggest track on the NASCAR circuit. I believe we're about done. This is Talladega, Alabama, where I've been to before. After we're done this quiz, while Brittany's doing her calculations, I'll try to tell you a story about what happened with my visit to Talladega. 36. Thank you, Joseph. This is called Turner Falls, Oklahoma. Oh, we got a cave. All right. Let's go with Crystal Lake Cave in Iowa. Nope, it's not. It's not Wind Cave. Sorry, Andrew. Obviously, much more famous for the history of this, and not really, not too much geology. Yeah, this is Custer's Last Stand in Montana. I said in the Zoom rock room before that when they were picking up the remains of the bones of the casualties, they actually collected more dinosaur bones than they did human bones, which is now on display at the Smithsonian Institute. They reconstructed the dinosaur. This is neat. I love this.
I think we got it. That went fast.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's good. Mammoth Hot Spring in Wyoming. Number 40. Steven said he sent 2 answers at once.
I saw one.
Just pick the 5 choices that you just saw go across your screen. All right, that's Lewes, Delaware. Okay, so yep, along the ocean, actually the bay. This is an easy one, maybe.
You got it.
That's our friends at Dinosaur State Park in Connecticut.
You got that one real quick, real fast.
Yep. Stephen even include the Sterling Hill Mine in, of course, New Jersey, which we advertised when we started the show tonight.
They got it.
If that's Alaska, I really don't know a location. Don't have a name attached with that picture I took off the internet, but it is Alaska.
Oh, I've been here.
I was watching something else. Okay, we have 2 now.
Yep, that was 2.
That is called Castle Rock, Kansas. I couldn't help myself with this one.
They got it.
Yeah, place you can stay overnight. That's Idaho. Of course, with the Idaho potato. That's artificially made, by the way. Mercy. You're doing a lot better than I thought, and I guessed. Called Valley of Fire in reading Andrews. Valley of Fire in Nevada. If you're needing points, you better step in here. We're getting close to the end. We already had Kansas. Yeah, yeah. Castle Rock. Yep. This is Chimney Rock National Preserve in Nebraska. A great erosional remnant. I think all the guesses are almost in. This is called Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. Starved Rock State Park, Illinois. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Getting a little closer, Stephen. It is Red Bluff, Mississippi.
Oh, I thought all of you guys were gonna type it in at once.
Yeah, where's all those Pennsylvanians at? If you don't recognize it, it's Pine Grove Furnace State Park in Pennsylvania, over near Caledonia. It's actually taken from a pole steeple. Great overlook into the mountain. And guess what? We're done. We went through all 50 states. You notice there wasn't any duplication. So we visited a site in each state. It took me a little bit of time, to be honest with you. I kept coming up with 49 states. Like, what am I missing? And I printed out the USA state map a couple times, scratching them out. Yeah, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one, and finally I recognized I didn't have Pennsylvania. You dumb bunny. So, while Brittany does some scoring and reporting here, my experience in Alabama when we went to Talladega, my brother and his girlfriend went with me, and she grew up in Alabama, not too far away from Talladega. And she had a friend who lived in a mobile home, who was a big smoker. And anyway, when I believe it was Saturday night, my brother said, "Can I borrow your car?" And he and his girlfriend wanted to go around the countryside, and I let them borrow the car. They came back, and my brother's girlfriend, she was 2 sandwiches short of a picnic sort of thing. And when they came back to the house, she walked in the house and her lips were all black. And the host that we were staying with looked at her and said, "What's wrong with your lips?" And she asked why. She went into the bathroom and took a look, and I guess coming back to the trailer, she thought she got her lipstick out, but got her eye mascara out and put it on her lips. So anyway, about that. So I hope you had some fun. It was fun putting it together. And I don't know, Stephen, I think you did pretty well. We'll see what Brittany comes up with here, sort of thing. But I believe we gotta be putting it on the calendar pretty soon. I believe in May there's another swap and sale going on at Lawrenceville at the South Mountain Fairgrounds. I don't know the date yet for that, but you can kind of tune in for that date. That's always a pretty successful day. I know Steve Lindbergh has been there. Oh, by the way, I also want to thank Steve Lindbergh. If anybody's into apps, there's a Facebook page called PA Rock Hounding, and I've noticed that Steve Lindbergh has been getting in there and showing some fantastic rocks and minerals out of his collection, and I could get rid of that kind of, and telling some people advice and opinions and all that. So he's doing outreach program. Thanks, Steve, for making yourself known in the PA rock hounding. It's actually much better now. The early part of the Pennsylvania rock hounding was all about McAdoo in northern Pennsylvania, where you find all the quartz crystals in the coal region. And now it seems to have like there's other interests within Pennsylvania. So
I've never been there.
You've never been to McAdoo yet?
I've never been to McAdoo, and it seems like 99% of the people, everybody goes there.
Yeah.
I guess for quartz crystals, right?
Yep, that's all that's really there.
Yeah, quartz crystals. It looks pretty dangerous, though. I mean, that's
it is.
Some of the pictures they show. Obviously, it's an old strip mine. That's up in the anthracite region.
It's steeper than the hill that Brittany showed me climbing.
Looks a little sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I'm too old for all that climbing and that.
in the earlier days of that Facebook page, it should have been called McAdoo, because that's all it was being posted was McAdoo, and that's why I got out of it. I just got tired of people talking about McAdoo. Then there's people in there that didn't know what they were talking about. I wouldn't argue with anybody. I just kind of read their post and said, move on.
We ready, Jerry?
You ready? Okay.
How many prizes are we giving away?
If you have 12, you have 12 people. or 10?
Well,
Oh,
if we do 12, then we have a tie, so it'd have to be 13.
you can make it 13.
Okay, so in first place was Larry.
Wow.
I know. All your you might not have got first on every question, but your second and thirds really got you up there. Second was Stephen. So no surprise there.
Right.
Third was Mike B. Job, Mike. Fourth was Andrew, who did guess Pennsylvania a lot. 5 was Curtis, who I noticed said that our quiz was too hard, but he still finished 5th. 6th place was Diana. Job. I think Melody left already, but she was in 7th.
Okay. Is that Melanie Smith?
Anderson.
Yeah, okay.
And then Dwayne was in 8th place.
All right.
Joseph in 9th, but Joseph, I feel like you kind of gave up and was just enjoying yourself instead. And 10th place was Melanie Markowski.
Good.
And Paul would be 11th, and I feel like he was just enjoying himself as well. And then we have a tie for Sylvia and Dick. So
Okay. I got them written down.
that was really fun. I loved everybody's comments that were mixed in as well.
And now if I have just to be safe, if you were just listed there, send me an email at jonesgeo@comcast.net. So I have your address. I have a couple of yours probably already in the database for other prizes, but just to be safe, just send me your mailing address and we will get those out to you, those different prizes. And I hope you all did have a good time. I kind of enjoyed putting it together, and I made a mistake of doing it over 2 days. I should have gotten it all done at one night because I came back the second day and didn't have some information recorded. But where's that picture from? I forget. What state? So I had to do some moving around. So why didn't the shrimp share? Why
Because
didn't?
he was shellfish.
Oh no, because he was shellfish. Remind me to kick you on Saturday, will you?
This is why I mute myself.
Let me try another one on you. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer.
That's terrible.
I only read them.
I have a funny one. This guy came into, as you guys know, I work for a chiropractor, and he came into the office today and he said, "Doc, I really need some help because I think I'm a moth." And my doctor said, "Well, I don't think I'm the one to help you. I think you need to seek psychiatric help." And he said, "I know, but your light was on."
Oh Lordy.
Hey, Jerry, did you take all those pictures yourself or where'd you?
They actually all came off the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I used any of mine because out of those 50, I might have been 5 of them.
Yeah, I remember you showed some pictures before us, and I was just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they were from you. That's
No. I mean, even when we were at Purgatory, I didn't. Those pictures, I don't know where they are. But yeah, so now I appreciate you joining in tonight. And so our numbers were down a little bit from our program average, but some people do stay away for the quizzes. And hopefully you learned a little bit, even you just sitting back and enjoying and learning. But there actually is a book is out there. It's geological sites of each state in the United States. That's put out by Mountain Press. The same people that do the highway guides to each state. But like I said, the Chimney Rock in Virginia, I was there as a kid many times with my grandparents. So anyway.
Do you remember walking through the tunnel there, Jerry?
I do. Yep, I do.
I think I have 8mm films of my sister and I walking through the tunnels there. Last time I was there, you weren't allowed to walk through them anymore.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, I was there a few years ago with my wife, and they have it all fenced off like you saw in the picture. But there used to be like a paved path, and there was like 1, 2, or 3 tunnels in the rocks themselves. You could see the one in the picture.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the tunnels. I remember walking up the rock steps.
Yes.
Natural rock steps.
Used to be an overlook right on top of them.
Okay.
I remember being up there.
My wife and I were there probably now 25 years ago. Was the last time I was there, as re-stepping my youth. So, all right. Well, we're gonna let you go. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And
Brittany,
Okay.
your jokes are as bad as Jerry's are.
Come
Just
on,
follow-
guys. Right here, Dick. That hurts.
Thank you, Jerry. Yeah.
I taught her well, though. I'll take the not the blame.
I learned from the best. Come on.
I'll
There you go.
from the credit. So, all right, Brittany, take us out of here before we all get in trouble.
All right, all my favorite rock people. Have a good couple weeks. We'll see ya.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
Good night. Good night.